weekend. If you couldn't tell, because this is not where I usually live. New background, yay. I took a couple days off of work for the first time since November, and my goodness, did I need it, because I slept so much the first 2 days I was here. But also, I have not felt like talking at all. I've spent a lot of time trying to be alone and being silent, which apparently I needed. This is the first time in the entire weekend that I am inside by myself, so that I don't feel like I'm being eavesdropped on, because for some reason I am so incredibly self-conscious right now that I have recorded this 4 different times and hated every single take. This is actually the last day that I'm going to be here. It's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. I was here Wednesday night to Sunday, which is actually a really long time for me to be here. And every other time that I've come, I try to spend that amount of time, but I usually only visit like once a year. But now that I live so much closer, I'm visiting 3 times this summer, and there's nothing else I want to say about that. I got really badly sunburned today on my hand and my foot, and that's the exciting news from my weekend. I'm gonna try. Scared. It's cold. You'll only be cold. It's not even 7 a.m. I don't think I've ever been here before the sun rises. Sun rose at 6:40. It's almost 7. And it actually started getting light around 6:20-ish. It's very peaceful. I say it's really peaceful, and then there's some crow being like loud as heck. Like, I just watched this clip back and I was amazed at how loud that crow was. The seats are wet. That's an attractive angle. The seats are wet. I'm sitting on a towel, and I'm pretty sure the water soaked through the towel. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it with the GoPro. It's kind of cold. Welcome back. Well, welcome back to me, to sitting on my Mr. Rogers chair, drinking my glass of wine like an old grandpa does on a Friday night. I'm trying a new wine, although I think I've had this wine before. It's called, it's the Menage a Trois brand of wine. The exotic blend. Maybe I should get it. Hold on. I'm running away to my refrigerator, and you can't see me, but you can hear me. Okay, I'm coming back. Yes, the Menage a Trois exotic blend. Tropical, refreshing, and citrus. Okay, time to put it back. I'm going back to my refrigerator, and you can't see me, but you can still hear me. Okay. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. It hasn't been chilled. I literally just got back from the grocery store with this bottle of wine and 5 pounds of chicken thighs. I have literally no direction for what I'm talking about. Happy Friday. Yay. The weekends never come quickly enough, and the weeks always last longer than they should. And I'm back home again in my beautiful apartment that is always and forever filthy after spending a few days at my lake house, which I hope I have a separate video about because, I like my weekly digital diary. This is actually becoming something that I'm looking forward to producing on a weekly basis, mostly because I find it incredibly satisfying to use this microphone and the sound that it produces. My microphone being my iPhone because, I don't want to spend $100 on a microphone. Anyway, I went to my parents' lake house last weekend and I was just not in the mood. I was in a bad mood, unfortunately for me. And now I'm back home, obviously, going into another weekend of who knows what we're going to get up to. My husband did mention that maybe we should go on a little hike tomorrow morning. A hike being we're going to walk through the woods, something that I have been doing every couple of weekends that I showcase in my digital diary, and it is something that I have grown to enjoy. That's the plan for this weekend. As far as thoughts on the brain, I don't have very many. That's why a lot of my little digital diary entries have been pretty bland, but you know what? I like editing them because it gives me something to do. Something I wanted to share with you all, friends on the internet. I get a little weird, don't I? I started reading this book called A Funny Story by Emily Henry. Perhaps you've heard of it. I am about 50% the way through, and I swear this woman writes for me. I know people say that, but Funny Story, the main character is 33-year-old woman. She lives in Michigan. She doesn't like making friends and she doesn't like doing things by herself. Is that not me? You can't answer that question because you don't know me outside of what I post on the internet. But yes, that is in fact me. Anyway, I started reading that. I've read, I think, every single book Emily Henry has written, and so far, this one is probably my favorite, and my second favorite is Beach Read. And I feel like I need to reread Happy Place because everybody loves that book so much, but I just didn't care for it as much as I did the other books. And I just read Beach Read a couple weeks ago. Funny Story, oh my gosh. It was better than I anticipated, and maybe that's why I like it so much. Okay, that's enough of that. Bye! So I just had a very sad discovery as I sat down and tried to edit my YouTube video about going to my parents' lake house, and that is that I deleted basically all of the clips from my iPhone that I had transferred to my computer last night, but I hadn't moved them out of my downloads folder, and so I assumed it was other things that weren't what I needed, and I deleted them. And there weren't that many, so it's not the end of the world, obviously, but moral of the story is the lake house video will not be its own separate video, as you probably already know, because I'm putting it at the beginning of this one. Ew, I'm gonna have to wash my hair. How old are you?
What?
How old are you?
Why are you asking me how old I don't understand the question.
The answer is 17.
Why?
How long have you been 17? The answer is a while. this hiking
look at-
nature girl stuff is making me want it to be fall. So like,
Look at this city girl Olivia being all naturey. City slicker.
city
though.
girl.
City girl. Yep. You're a city girl.
I'm not a city girl.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not a country girl, and I am not a nature girl, but I am also not a city girl.